Hey everyone, this is Geo from Productions², and I'm here tonight to bring to you the final results of our Viewer's Choice Poll, the second. It's been a pretty crazy trip getting through all the intervening months here and making sure all the votes and stuff are correct, but we finally gotten to the end of it, and I had the final results. I actually had to go through, or when actually I didn't have to, but when I was going through on what I have my paper listings here, and then also going through and checking online and adding things up, I actually found there were some discrepancies, and some games had more votes or less votes than they should have, and so I fixed that. But we have our final results. I checked the values several times to make sure they're correct, not only just for insurance on that they were correct, but also because of a certain phenomenon that's happened that's going to cause some grief as far as how we're going to go about doing all these walkthroughs, but we'll get to that later. I'm going to go through first the what games got what votes for the last 2 weeks and how many votes there were that there were over the course of the 2 weeks, and then overall how many votes we've had in the poll. Then we'll get into the final totals. But for this week, Skyrim got 13 votes. Star Wars The Force Unleashed 2 got 9. Xenosaga 2 got 7. Dawn of War 2, 11. Portal 2, 5. The Longest Journey got 3. Xenoclash got 5. Bulletstorm 4. To the Moon 2. Darksiders 3. Darkspawn 4. Crazy Machines also got 4 votes. Custom Robo got 2. Paper Mario Thousand Year Door got 4. Metroid Prime got 4. Digital Devil Saga got 5. So did Don't Hack Infection. Legend of Dragoon and The Legend of Legaia both got 11. Inuyasha Feudal Fairy Tale got 3. Growlanser 2 had the most for this last 2 weeks with 17. And Yes, the Oath and Falgana had 2. Overall, for the total number of votes over this last 2 weeks is 134. So it's pretty much an increase over the last 2 3-week cycles. So he went pretty much out with a bang. Overall, over the course of the entire poll, we have incurred 1,138 votes, which is insane. I'm really amazed and appreciative of everyone that amazed at that, and appreciate everyone that went ahead and exercised their voting powers to vote. It's been really crazy, really awesome at the same time. So let's go over the winners here, who's won, where things are at, and the state of what's going to be happening with other stuff. First, I wanted to say that if you recall from the first video, the opening video, I was talking about what would happen in the case of a tie between games for last place. Well, that has happened, although not as I had expected to. We don't have a 2-way tie, we have a 3-way tie. So we're actually going to have 8 games that we're doing walkthroughs for, which is pretty crazy. Although, somehow, I'm not sure why, I guess it's just a huge coincidence mixed with a little bit of good luck, that all the games that I have footage for are games that have been chosen to have walkthroughs done for them. So, that's actually no, there's 2 that weren't. There's 2 extra that weren't chosen. I actually had some for Paper Mario and Custom Robo as well, but they fell back over the last couple of weeks, so I haven't been recording anything for them, so I only have a few videos for those. But everything else I have at least a week's worth of footage for. A week meaning 5 videos to upload on that one day, unless there's more than 200 parts. Right now, the only one that's going to go over 200 parts, I think, is going to be Skyrim, so that one will probably be the only one that we have going for 10. It still hasn't gotten there yet, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be way over 200. It might even be over 300. Just at the rate things are going with it. So let's go ahead and go through what got what place, and we'll go on from there. First place, no surprise here, is Skyrim with 125 votes, far and away the most out of all the other games. Xenosaga 2 is second place with 99 votes. Legend of Dragoon, Legend of Legaia, third place with 91 votes. Dawn of War 2 was 4th place with 91 votes. Legend of Dragoon was 5th place with 87 votes. Then tied for 6th place, all with 75 votes, we have Hack Infection, Xenosaga, and Growlanser 2. And that's going to round off our winners. I don't have any trailers ready yet, and I don't even know when they're going to start. So, there won't be any trailers on this video like in the last VCP. However, even if I knew when they were going to start, I wouldn't be able to do them because while I could make Dawn of War 2's trailer, I can't do Skyrim's just yet because I don't have the footage. I'm going to make a completely custom trailer for it using game footage from my walkthrough and Alduin's Wings, I think it's called, one of the Bard songs from in-game. For the ones that didn't win and where their position was, we have for 7th place Star Wars Force Unleashed 2 with 54 votes. Portal 2 was 8th with 38. Paper Mario Thousand Year Door was 9th with 38. Custom Robo was 10th with 37. Metroid Prime was 11th with 33. Darksiders 12th with 33 as well. Darkspore was 13th with 32. Bulletstorm 14th with 31. The Longest Journey was 15th with 27. Yes, Oath and Felghana 16th with 26. 17th was Xenoclash with 20 votes. 18th was Crazy Machines with 19. 19th was To the Moon with 16 votes. And finally, 20th place, Inuyasha Feudal Fairy Tale with 16 votes. So that's how everything fell in place there. Now, as I mentioned before, this whole 8 games thing is going to blow my plans for how we're going to do the walkthroughs out of the water. Originally, I had speculated that I would either do 3 sets of 2 or 2 sets of 3. Well, that's not going to work anymore. So now we either do 4 sets of 2 or 1 set of 2 and 2 sets of 3. And I think I'm going to go with the last one because it's going to be quicker. We'll have more walkthroughs going, and it won't take until, August of next year to finish all these things. Even so, I'm still expecting it's going to take pretty much the rest of the year to do these, if not even into 2014 for some of them. So what we'll do is we'll start with 2, and then we'll do 3, and then 3. Or in some combination of that. Maybe we'll do it so that once we finish a walkthrough, we'll start another one up the next week or something like that. That might be the way we end up actually doing it. Instead of doing both two of them, then finishing those 2 and starting the next 3, we'll just kind of lapse through all of them. But the way it'll go is, let me write this down. Actually, I guess I can just put it in here. The way it'll go is we'll have Skyrim and Dawn of War 2 being in the first group. The second group will be Legend of Legaia, Hack Infection, and Xenosaga 2. And within that section, the first one will be Legend of Legaia. The second one will be Hack Infection. Third will be Xenosaga 2. So if I decide to go in the, just bringing them over as each walkthrough is finished, the first one that would be started out of the second group would be Legaia, then Infection, and then Xenosaga 2. And for the third group, we'll have Legend of Dragoon being the first one in that group. Growlanser 2 being the second, and then Xenosaga being the third. I'm actually doing a one then a letter system, so that you have 1 for the group and then the letter meaning which order they're done in, so that I'll have that there for when we start, and I won't have to try and remember what I had said in this video. I have to rewatch it to find out. Now, I want to go over why, because there are probably some blah 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 blah. I can't talk. Tripping over stuff. There might be some people watching this video thinking, why the hell are we having another Skyrim or another Dawn of War 2 walkthrough or both? Well, I'm going to have a separate video for this because it's going to be pretty long, necessarily long, to discuss why these aren't going to be your normal average walkthroughs. In fact, the Dawn of War 2 walkthrough will be unlike any walkthrough that you've seen on YouTube for the game yet. just, well, not in total, but there will be stuff added to it that will make it that way, that you haven't seen in any other walkthrough. But I'll have to take a whole nother video for that, so I'll link to it in the description and put a video response to it, and you can just go watch it if you so please. But that's going to be it for this announcement video. Again, thanks for everyone that voted in the poll. It was a unqualified success, and we'll see what happens if I don't make a follow-up video to kind of update you on what's going to be happening with it. Just assume that the walkthroughs will start in August. By that time I should have Skyrim's trailer ready. And until then though, this is GOL, and I will see you later.